So my name is Amira Hashim and I am the Curriculum and Training Coordinator at Beacon Private School. I have been in the education field for the past 20 years. I have a passion for education and a passion for students and for children, and it's for that reason that I have decided to move and live in Bahrain to be part of such a special school project that involves an authentic, meaningful learning experience for all of us. So one of the most exciting things about BPS is our curriculum, and the reason it's exciting is because we have decided to partner with the Common Ground Collaborative, or CGC, and we have developed a learning ecosystem, and that learning ecosystem involves the 4Ds, which is defining learning, designing learning, delivering the learning, and then demonstrating learning. And I'll walk you through those 4Ds by starting with defining learning. We always ask our team of credentialed teachers, what is learning and how do we do it? And the basic answer is thinking about the 3 C's, which are right behind me. Conceptual learning, we think about what do we want our students to understand. Competency learning, we think about what do we want our students to be able to do with their learning. And finally, which is the most important for us as the character learning, is what do we want our students to become or to value as a result of that learning. So basically, those 3 C's, we call them the DNA of learning, as stated by CGC as well. So once we define the learning, we move into designing it, and we design learning through modules. So we engage the students in a 6 to 8 week module, where they have an in-depth study of those concepts, competencies, and character. And I can give you an example from 2nd grade. They were learning a module about the gardens of delight, which is the importance of our environment. And we wanted the students to understand how the living organisms impact the environment positively or negatively. And then part of the competencies is we wanted our students to be able to inquire. We want them to ask questions, to develop their own questions, to engage in research, to set out and develop hypotheses, to test them, to analyze, and eventually perhaps to even design their own gardens. And with the character piece, we wanted our learners to value nature and to respect the environment. So that's how anything we plan in terms of teaching and learning is designing those 3 C's. Talk about also the delivery of our learning. We really emphasize on the differentiated instruction. We want our students to learn in a safe and a caring learning environment. And it's for that reason that we spend time getting to know our learners. We spend time developing relationships with them. And we spend a lot of time one-on-one with our learners to learn about their interests, their hobbies, and their readiness levels as well. So it's important for our learners to be given the opportunity to have choice and voice. We don't limit their classroom work to worksheets. We allow them to select the performance task that they would like to be engaged in. So now we move into the 4th D, which is the demonstrating learning. And we basically ask the question, so what? And our basic aim behind demonstrating learning is allowing our students to take what they've learned into real life. And so we move from output to impact. And so basically overall with the 4Ds, after we have defined, designed, delivered, and demonstrated learning, we strongly feel that we have served our learners well. So we believe that authentic learning has taken place. CGC was born in the International School of Brussels, and it was led by Dr. Kevin Bartlett, who back then in 2014 was the school director, and it was also co-led with Mr. Gordon Eldridge, who was the school's director of curriculum and continues to be. So basically CGC has a global network of educators from different parts of the world, and to name a few, there's CGC schools in Norway, in Switzerland, in Croatia, in USA, in India, in Indonesia, and Guatemala as well. And we're very proud to be the only school in the Middle East and specifically in Bahrain to have adopted the Common Ground Collaborative or CGC.